bring it my way. He says, don't be so pretentious. I'm trying to bring it your way. Trying to bring it your way. He says, don't be so defensive. I'm trying to bring it your way.
We're escaping. We're at least trying to escape. Is it even possible?
I think it's not.
Like this corona, COVID madness, we're trying. It's not possible, it's everywhere. But what's even crazier is trying to travel during these times. It's like, it's almost impossible. So many rules, everything's different. Courts saying yes, states saying no. It's so confusing. It's unbelievable. Just a quick stop in the city center. It's now a mask-wearing area entirely. So this entire street right here is the fanciest and most expensive in the city. It's always very busy. I mean, not really right now because it's early in the morning, but it will get a lot more busy during the day. The past couple of months you didn't have to wear a mask outside, and now you have in like the city center area, but no one is really following as of now. This was long overdue because the city center at night is so busy and there's no way to keep distance, no way. So now finally they introduced the mask, which is just logical if you have to wear it in a supermarket where you actually have more space than in the city center when everyone is drunk. So that's at least like a step in the right direction, but there is a lot more that is just like, it's not logical at all. Is it for me?
No, it's not. Actually, they don't produce it without Happy Birthday any longer, so I had to get it.
Only the, we can maybe scratch it off.
Yeah, I told them I'm gonna do that, and they were like, okay, you're gonna destroy the whole topping then?
I just checked the rules. They're actually in place since today.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people don't know, because here is mask wearing area outside.
Yeah, 100%. I wore mine.
Yeah, but how many other people did? Half?
A few.
It's not really exact. It tells you which streets, but who knows which street is which street and where it does start.
Yeah, and
there are no
city
signs.
Center, it says from this street to this one.
Yeah, it's a huge area actually. But there is actually more that is even way more complicated and doesn't make any sense at all. It also has to do with us traveling. Makes traveling a lot harder. But first, let's try and travel. That's close.
Because baby, you see that it was so meant to be for me. 'Cause unlike you, I chose to grow. You're unlike you, I created.
Just a quick little stop and break. The biggest rule, the one that almost like ruined our vacation, it's called in Germany Beherbergungsverbot, which means hotels aren't allowed to let guests in from certain areas. And our hometown is a risk area since 4 days. So it's really confusing, like the rules are changing so fast and it's not always clear. We called the hotel a couple of times, no one really knew. We were actually supposed to get a test, which you have to pay yourself, of course, 70 bucks. And some families went to court within the first week of that new rule. And the judges said they're right. There is no evidence that not letting other people travel and stay in hotels does actually help the cause. So the court says that's like stupid. And all of these rules since today are gone. The second you sit down, you can take the mask off. Enjoy your food. Very healthy.
Yeah.
Probably McDonald's kills more people than COVID, but still allowed. As always, instant regret. Did you enjoy it?
First, second, maybe.
All of that stuff that they're doing, like 1.5 meters of distance, is good. Also leaving your contact information is fine for me. Vanessa always fills it out because my handwriting is impossible. But definitely the best part is that like hotel staying thing is gone. It's so good. Vanessa was panicking a little.
No.
No.
I was just confused.
Yeah, it's very confusing. Like if you live somewhere, but you move somewhere else just 2 or 3 days before, you have to prove it. You have to prove where you're from and stuff like that. But there's more. There's even bigger nonsense. We've made it, finally. You probably know in Germany you can drive as fast as you want on the Autobahn, but not today. We're 1.5 hours late. But we actually got some really good booze. That should make up for us being late.
Oh, awesome.
We're now in the very south of Germany. That's how we're trying to escape. Like, no one here, just us visiting Vanessa's family here and relaxing, calming down a little. The evening was really great. Drinks, good food. First time for me a roasted chicken on a beer can, which was really, really tasty. And I'm happy we could escape the city, at least a bit, escape some of those weird rules. For example, now in our hometown, same as Berlin, there is a closing time at 11. Everything has to close and people have to go home, which I don't really get, because honestly, it doesn't really help anyone. People will just go other places and drink and party, just meet at home. That's the same that happened whenever like parties got canceled. People just started organizing those parties at home. So I don't like, there's no point in it. And already now people are like suing again the state or the city. It's very likely that those rules will be gone again in a week or two. In Berlin, I think it's already gone. I think they have already like canceled those rules. And that's like the thing I hate the most. Like some of these rules, maybe even most of these rules are necessary, probably. I'm not an expert, but the confusion about these rules is what like confuses me. It's just like, it's too much. Every city has different rules. Every state has different rules. Every area in Germany has different rules. Nothing seems really organized. It's changing every week. It's just a big mess. And this mess is on top of the mess that we already have with the virus. So it's really unnecessary. I hope people will like come up with stuff that just makes way more sense. It just doesn't help anyone, especially businesses that need to plan at least a tiny bit. It's impossible. Also for us traveling, we didn't know if we need a test to enter the hotel, if we were allowed to travel, if we were allowed to travel back, if we have to like stay at home for 1 or 2 weeks. It's not clear, like really not clear. So I'm happy we kind of escaped, or at least trying kind of to escape to a place that is a little more chilled, at least for the next week, and just like have some sort or form of vacation this year. Haven't left the country, haven't like taken a plane everywhere. It's like, it's just a weird year, and I hope all of this mess will end very soon. And yeah, let me know what you think about the current Corona COVID situation and how confusing are the rules in your country.